Other forms as my money now by the bag Ghanatube or for my money is a Ghanatube dear. Just a breaking news in Yambeto Honomoane in Abramo say Musmunya Sunamunti Namusha dear cost or four. Aya for to see your friend the former Chief Justice, your friend the suspended Chief Justice, your friend the former Chief Justice. Get to Torkornoo or four. Mormon himself or case ECOWAS. To see was Sanso Janya ECOWAS podium say. The case na no or sre or moi or power much or pan say or rule the case in her favor because as seven or the court to honor a case not the court to a year Ghana say court no Attorney General ampa response beyond ba copim say John Dramani Mahama a yin if ya kunyaso into no just say what just our case anymore still an or more response beyond by into the four. Or see ECOWAS court to see an menimian or strong one or Pomochobe or Batan or Pomochobe. They should rule in her favor. Or for when they breaking news about told you, I say, Mamma still on person virgin and woman. Why yet then worth ye papa of four. Mumanko Nyanko Tin, Sema ECOWAS court, near you see Ghanatube.
Now, former Chief Justice Gertrude Torkornoo is urging the ECOWAS court to deliver judgment in her favor, insisting the Attorney General has failed to file a response to the case within the stipulated time. Her lawyers today filed processes alleging the 30-day timeline provided in the rules for responses to be filed has not been complied with by the country. Let's take a closer look at the reliefs the former Chief Justice is seeking from the court in this fresh move. We know that on the first case, she says an order of this honorable court, which is the ECOWAS court, entering a default judgment in this suit in favor of the plaintiff or applicant, former CJ, due to failure of the defendant respondent, which is the government of Ghana, i.e. the Attorney General, to file a defense. And for such order or any other orders as this court may deem fit, right? But what really are the reliefs that former Chief Justice Gertrude Torkornoo is seeking? Her main concerns include the court's rules requiring responses to cases to be filed within 30 days. The Republic has failed to do so. This means that the Republic has abandoned the case, has not shown any interest, which is why she's asking that the ECOWAS court rules in her favor. Meanwhile, former Chief Justice Sophia Akuffo has condemned the manner in which Justice Gertrude Torkornoo was removed as Chief Justice of Ghana, warning the act, which she describes as unjust and deeply troubling, will serve as a bad precedent for the image of the judiciary.
I'm very sad about it. It has really saddened me. And maybe in a way, I feel very distressed by it. Yes.
In terms of the conclusion that was reached, where the matter has journeyed from, is the sadness as a result of the conclusion, or you have questions about the procedure that took place before that?
The sadness is about the whole process. My sadness is because as far as I'm concerned, it was a very unnecessary. We have been taken through a very unnecessary situation, and which, as far as I'm concerned, and that is my honest and candid view, this has so weakened the institution of the judiciary. It's not so much the individual who occupies the position. It is the institution. That is what I'm concerned about.
I mean, what informs the conclusion that it's an unnecessary process? I mean, we have heard even government spokesperson make the point that a petition was sent, a committee in line with the constitution was set up, they've looked into the matter and they've come to a conclusion. Which aspect of it, what specifically makes that necessary?
I think that You see, there has always been something wrong with Article 146, and particularly with the procedure that it sets out, and especially as it regards the position of the Chief Justice. In the Ajay case, I took the opportunity to reflect on that weakness that I noticed, and are these and these are not so, to me, they lack the gravity. They lack the gravity that would lead to a grave outcome, such as the removal of the head of an institution of justice. I've deliberately phrased myself that way. It trivializes the position, and I wonder what this is going to lead to further on along the line, because every judge is fair game and every Chief Justice is also fair game.
I mean, is that to suggest that you suspect there could be a ripple effect in that?
Oh, definitely.
Any matter,
it's not suspect. I foresee, not tomorrow, maybe not next year, maybe not in 5 years' time, but along the line, yes, unless those provisions are dealt with effectively in a revised constitution.
Maybe a more direct question. I have seen the letter that was written by the Secretary to the President to the former Chief Justice,
and that's the other thing. A warrant, a person holding a presidential warrant. That's what the position is. You become Chief Justice because you have received a presidential warrant. You can receive all kinds of letters that you are hereby appointed, but if you don't have that warrant, does that make you Chief Justice? Yeah. Okay. So if you're removing the person from the position, is it a subordinate who signs the letter? Is that the way it's supposed to be done? That's just, by the way, food for thought.
Yeah, but I've seen a warrant as well signed by His Excellency the President.
So why are they showing us that one? I've been receiving all kinds of messages, and every one of them is only bringing out that letter. And in any case, is it polite? Is it proper that it should be a subordinate who writes a letter of removal to a Chief Justice? Really?
Let's unpack all the issues. Joining me now is former director of the Ghana School of Law, Kweku Asare, who holds a rather interesting view on Justice Sophia Akuffo's decision to go.
Out of what you say when breaking news, I'm beginning in our Ghana to wow sha. Yeah, ma me chese see ano de e kwan NDC for edenefa so no nani nje hu kaka ntini see ano osu egu ECOWAS court for say oh osre omo a ensa dansa yem osre omo say opomo choa eyen ECOWAS case no omu ruling in her favor. Out of what we na breaking news abeto chese yeah ma me say ni case na ECOWAS court no osre omo pa ensa dansa yem enti no omu rule in her favor. Odofo when e breaking news abeto dwa me so beji ni nyina brɛ e Ghana chi odofo manko na ensanchu ansam no so embra gisia e Ghana chi so
Public with her views on this particular matter. Good afternoon, lawyer. What really is your position on Justice Akuffo's who is a member of the Council of State, her interview with us and letting us know what and how she feels about the removal of Chief Justice Torkornoo?
Thank you very much, and good afternoon. I'm not going to comment on the substance, of what she said. But all I can say is that our eminent and distinguished former Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana has nodded a little. The public has reposed confidence in her. She subscribed to the oath of the member of Council of State and the oath of secrecy. So her comment, the whole interview is inappropriate because having subscribed to those oaths, to realize that she cannot reveal or divulge anything. And some of the things she said, just came directly, from her knowledge, knowledge of what actually, transpired at proceedings of the Council of State and the appearance at the committee. Once she has subscribed to certain oaths, she must always bear in mind that the oath is a sacred duty, which must not be broken. What she has done is in clear breach of the trust the good people of Ghana have reposed in her. That is the comment I'll make. And it raises issues of governance, confidence, and trust in persons, who, are the helm of affairs and who are the limelight, of the nation. She speaks as one of the consciences of the Republic of Ghana. And my good advice to my distinguished former Chief Justice is that in such matters, she should remain silent.
I see.
In view of the oath that she has
how would you
subscribed
react to the argument that really she didn't divulge any secrets? She only gave her opinion on the matter.
The oath of secrecy. The oath of secrecy is that, which she subscribed to, is that she will not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal to any person any matter which shall be brought under a consideration or shall come to her knowledge in the discharge of her official duties, except as may be required for the discharge of the official duties or as may be specially permitted by law. So what it is not permitted by law, it's unwarranted. And my advice is that our governance experts should abide by the tenets of the Constitution in the name of good governance.
I see. Let's look at some of the substantive matters that she has raised in that interview with us. Again, she talked about the procedure. She felt that in the last bits of that interview,
commenting on whether it was appropriate for her as a member of Council of State to grant the interview in the one-on-one with Sophia Akuffo show this morning. I'm saying that we are watching, we are following her, and that's followers. She should be able to carry us, along in accordance with the Constitution, but not to do anything, which will set bad precedent, for those of us following.
I see. There have been calls for her resignations. Do you support such calls?
Who should resign?
For Justice Sophia Akuffo to resign from the Council of State?
Well, that's entirely, she owes her membership of the Council of State to the Constitution, not to the President. The Constitution states a former Chief Justice, so only the Constitution can remove her. Only the Constitution can remove her. She is speaking her mind. What I'm saying is that
Order for when breaking news I be told you I'm so beginning in our Ghana to you see. The suspended CCR currently no or ye sacked and now such as a retired Chief Justice and now sacked Chief Justice. Get to Torkornoo the CR on the Chief Justice bill very soon acting Chief Justice a friend Paul Bafuboni or no and over taking charge as the current Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana. Therefore, Sisi Mame with Ghana ECOWAS court say ruling the case no in her favor. Therefore, when a breaking news about to do am so be in our Ghana Tube for mamro if you like no subscribe no share no hit notification bell so am say the bear bring ya bibia drop content say ya wo when an tempa no hwe no tiam for aha na be dey nsem nyina be si Ghana Tube so makra mu nyina medamu nyina se bebre